Hey, what? Hey, what is going on? Welcome to Beautiful Star Podcast YouTube channel, and I am Antoinette. And yes, I know I was supposed to start at 11 p.m., but just some technical difficulties. Um, yeah, but I'm here. So basically, tonight's topic is good decisions versus ones that will keep you in the same place in life, right? Good decisions are decisions that you make that will gear you in a direction to where you want to be in life, right? If you are in a position in your life where you say, okay, I don't like this spot that I'm at, right? Then you have to say to yourself, I want to change. I have to make a change, right? And then you have to make decisions that will put you on a path to doing whatever it is that you want, but opposite of like your current situation, right? And if you're not willing to do that, then you're going to be stuck in the same place in life. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like there's a lot of people out there that are stuck in the same place, dealing with the same relationships, um, making decisions that are not good for them, like as if like when you know you're supposed to be saving money, right? But you just spending your money recklessly, right? You got people out there that's doing stuff like that, that are keeping them in a place of lack, you know. Um, but it's ultimately up to you to say to yourself, okay, well, I don't want to be in this place no more, right? Because first you have to figure out, like, okay, I have to see what I want out of life. I have to figure out what I want and then go after it. You have to definitely, like, go after what you want out of life or stay stuck. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are like stuck in the same situations, right? You ever have like someone that's close to you, right? That you haven't seen in years, right? This could be anybody, you know. This could be someone that you used to go to school with, someone that you used to work with, someone that you probably, was living in the same areas with, or like whatever it is, right? And sometimes when you see these people again, they're still dealing with the same fucking bullshit, right? Because of the certain choices that they make in their life, right? But I feel like even though in our past, like we have made mistakes, we made fucked up bad choices and stuff like that. But every day, right, we have the opportunity to change that, right? Like this morning, when I got up this morning, right, and the choices that I made, right, whether it was to follow a schedule or just be all over the fucking place. You know what I'm saying? Like just be like, yeah, whatever, right? But ultimately, that was my decision, right? I could set out, have a daily schedule and say, oh, I'm doing this at 8 o'clock, I'm going to go for a walk, or, at noon, I'm going to do X, Y, and Z, like, let's say if today was a day where I had to like run errands, pick up some things for the house or whatever like that, right? You know, I could choose to do that, right? So that I can make sure everything in my house, I have everything that I need, right? Because I basically like want some. This is just a side note, right? Like I'm the type of person I like to have everything that I need in the house. I don't like to run out of stuff that I need to use. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna always have tissue, like, cause I'm gonna always have to use the fucking bathroom, right? So it's like, you know, certain shit you just have to replace every month, right? like to have it where, I run my errands. I do what I gotta do. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, let me not get what I need, right? I'm gonna make sure I go out and do what I have to do, right? And that's like just, setting a schedule for yourself. Like, you know, um, keeping yourself busy in a way, like I'm not gonna say, oh well, I know I need to run these errands, but I'm just gonna be on some like slack and shit, like, oh, I'm just gonna chill, let me just watch another episode of this show real fast. No, I'm gonna go and get what I need to get for the house, you know what I'm saying? Like, on schedule, like do what I have to do so that I know that I'm not gonna run out of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, it may seem like, yo, minimum, like, oh yeah, okay. How does that equals to being stuck in life, right? You may ask yourself like, oh damn, she gave that example, but it's just like you need those things. You know what I'm saying? Why not go get them? Why not have them? Why not, put that shit in, you know, your things to do, rather than, what I'm saying, you go use the fucking bathroom and you take a shit and then you look and you like, oh shit, I ain't got no more tissue. Like dumb stuff like I don't want to say it's dumb, but just decisions like that, like to avoid running out of stuff. That's just like, um just thinking of a schedule, like when you have your schedule, like when we go to work, they have everything in place for employees and stuff like that. Like when anybody goes to work, or like when you think about when you have certain things that you have to do on a job, everything is structured for you to do it. Like whether you what I don't know what type of work, like let's say if you do your administrative assistants, right? There's certain documents that you need to do, like certain memos. You have to like organize certain shit, like, but they have a list of how you're supposed to do it, right? But when you think about your life, right, you have to sit down and like plan the shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta really sit down and get shit organized the way like work is. Like, you a business, we a business. Not to say it as like making money in terms of that, that aspect, but more so like keeping yourself together, like, you know, um making sure that you are, setting goals and following through with it, and, being mindful of the choices that you're making, like being mindful of the outcomes, you know. I hope that made sense. I'm absolutely live right now, so, you know, but yeah, but pretty much, organizing your life, actually thinking about what it is that you need to do to get to wherever it is that you want to be, and wherever you want to be. You know what I'm saying? Like let's say if you want to be like a lawyer, then there's certain things that you would have to do to become a lawyer. You know what I'm saying? You will have to go to you will have to go to school. You feel what I'm saying? Like you will have to do all this extra stuff um, to make that happen. You know what I'm saying? You gotta follow the rules to becoming a lawyer, right? You gotta do what you need to do to become a lawyer. You actually have to put in the work, right? And it's like, I'm just using that as an example, but whatever it is that you want to be, wherever you want to be at in life, right? If your situation is so fucked up, like you in a fucked up ass position in life, right? And you say to yourself, like, I'm tired of being in this spot that I'm at, right? Then you're gonna have to sit down, right, and figure it out and come out with a fucking plan. And actually, like, your plan is your motherfucking goals, right? You come up with a plan, and and that plan, like, you set goals. Like, you have a long-term goal, then you have short-term goals, you know, and you execute it, right? You make it happen. You bring it to life. You become active. You don't just talk about um the change or whatever it is that you want, but you gotta be about it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta walk it. You gotta be about that walk. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be about that walk. Be about that talk and that walk. And you feel me? You gotta be about it. It's no fronting, like pretending, pretty much, right? You just gotta put in that work. And when I say pretend, people like to like, when you think about social media, people like to post stuff like as if they doing shit, and they really not doing nothing. They really not, making anything happen. And it's like, at the end of the day, right, in your physical life, you'll see the results. You know, um, if you taking very good care of your skin, right, you don't have to broadcast that you taking care of your skin. People will look at you and compliment you on your skin, or they will be able to see it. You know what I'm saying? This ain't all about, like, just hollering at the motherfucking, like, oh yeah, uh, look at my skin is good, like, like, show it, like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, show it. But we gotta move beyond where we are at in life, like, really moving beyond, and pushing ourselves, because ultimately, if we don't push ourselves, who is going to do it? Ain't nobody gonna push you. You gonna have to do that, right? You gonna have to get yourself up in the morning, right? And you're going to have a routine for yourself, and you're going to have to just follow it through until you get where you want to be, right? And when you get to where you want to be, it'd be a new challenge. It'd be a new situation that you have to overcome, but you have to push yourself, right? You have to be in a space where you not gonna give up, right? I don't give a damn. Like, a lot of times, when we want something different in our lives, right, we only last, like, probably like a week or two doing something different, right? Because it feels so, like, it just doesn't feel good, it's uncomfortable, because it's something new, it's something challenging. You know what I'm saying? It's something that's like, we work in a certain type of you know muscle that we never worked before. Like, right, you think about somebody who go to a gym, right? If you lifting weights and you never lift weight a day in your life, you won't feel that shit. You feel it. It feel like, heavy and stuff, right? But you just gotta push yourself, to make good decisions, so that you could be where you want to be at in life, and not always be complaining. And people always like to say, us women, that we are bitter and we are angry and we are so upset and all of this stuff. But nah, I just feel like some people have, like, given up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But you can't, like, you know what I'm saying? You cannot. You gotta push yourself. You gotta love yourself. You gotta accept yourself uh, for who you are too. You know what I'm saying? Like, accept it, right? But it's gonna be up to you to ultimately like push yourself to get to the next level of your life or chapter or whatever. You know, it's not gonna be easy or whatever, but it's not undoable. Like you could do it. Like it's a challenge, but you know you got to put in that work, right? Because I see a lot of, you know, women go to different people, you know, for advice and all that stuff. But it's like once you get the advice, once you get the recommendations as to what it is that, you know, you could do, right? It's ultimately up to you to like put in the work. You know what I'm saying? But some people are in a position where they, you know, they want to complain or just talk about the problem rather than coming up with the solutions. And when you come up with the solutions, you actually have to follow through with it. You follow through with the solutions, right? The solutions to your problems, right? You actually, I know you hear some stuff in the background. Maybe you guys don't hear it. I don't know, but it's a lot of noise going on back here. But you know, yeah. So you have to come up with the solutions and actually apply it. You know, you have to. You know, it's always that action part. You know, and that's what keeps people stuck. You know, they want to talk about it, but they don't want to be about it. You know what I'm saying? People want money, but then they don't want to work for it. You want money, but then you don't want to work for it, like, or you don't want to, you know, come up with a plan of how to, you know, get it. Like, you feel me? Like, I just want you guys to like, you know, make great decisions. Like that's gonna, you know, get you where you want to be in life. Like, 'cause ultimately, that's what this podcast is really all about, you know, like encouragement, you know, inspiration, like letting you know that you can and will make it regardless of how fucked up the position you are in life, right? Because it's not where you started, you know what I'm saying? It's where you going, it's where you headed, it's where you want to end, you know, end up, right? Because life keep on going, right? Although, you know, a lot of us, we waste our time, right? But the beautiful thing is that, you know, if you wake up tomorrow, that's another day, you know, another opportunity to just be like, yo, you know, I'm gonna make some great decisions. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna get to where I want to be, you know? And that's what I want you guys to know, right? Every day, you know, no matter, like yesterday could have been a shitty ass day, but tomorrow might be the most amazingest day that you might have, you know. And I want you guys to just be optimistic and, you know, push yourself to make great decisions and to, you know, feel good about the decisions that you make and feel positive about your life and feel positive about the person that you are, because you are amazing. Definitely, right? We are all amazing. You know, we could definitely change our circumstances. You know, we don't have to be stuck in the same place in life. We don't have to, you know, feel down, right? But I thank you so much for listening and tuning in. Yes, every Wednesday at 11 p.m. I will definitely be live here at Beautiful Start Podcast YouTube channel. And also make sure you listen to motivational this last episode. It comes as this last episode, motivational 40, episode 49. Definitely listen to that. And yeah, there should be a new episode this Monday, right? So definitely tune in for that. But next Wednesday, I would definitely be here on this live, and I thank you so much. Have a great day or night, depending on where you are. But I'm gonna say